Statewide LGBTQ protests erupted throughout Missouri, and over 100 protesters gathered in front of St. Joseph's City Hall to make their voices be heard. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I am Noelle Harden. Well, I visited with some of these protesters to learn more on what their mission is. This weekend, multiple protests were organized throughout the state of Missouri for the LGBTQ+ community and their allies. They state that their rights are in danger due to bills moving their way through the House and Senate that would limit LGBTQ+ rights and accommodations. In St. Joseph, over 100 protesters gathered, fighting to let their voices be heard.
We need to make sure that this tangible action continues past today, obviously. As awesome as it is for us to come together and get loud one time, there are still legislative attacks coming.
Such bills include Senate Bill 212, which would limit restroom usage in schools to transgender people, only allowing the bathroom usage based on their biological sex, and Senate Bill 249, which would prohibit gender-affirming health care for individuals under 18 years old. But these protests aim to raise awareness to these bills and let government officials, as well as the general public, know that the LGBTQ+ community is taking action.
We're not going away, and the more you do what your large donors want you to do to come after us, the more we're going to be here. We are going to hold you accountable.
Included in the protest were not only members of the LGBTQ+ community, but allies who wanted to show their support, such as Carla Willis, whose daughter came out as queer, and she states that it shifted her whole life to be a stronger person and help support the community that her daughter lives in.
Allies can use their voice, and sometimes it's heard louder because they're not like, well, you're in the community. Of course you agree with this. Of course you agree with that. So I have become a mama bear for anyone and everyone who wants it or needs it.
While anti-LGBT legislation continues to get introduced into the Missouri government, these protesters say that they will continue to fight and let people know that they are still here. Noelle Harden, KQ2 News.